away. It seemed like he was waiting for the shot. Right from the middle of the bat, he was well in control of the face of the bat, but as soon as it... I don't want to tell Haris Rauf that during the... pulled nearly a very similar result, but he was... the other middle. Now this innings... this was attacking... this afternoon. Reading at point or back.
Oh, that's well bowled.
Cutter attempted a seam of delivery. All Hobart dropped his wrist. But the idea is really to now experiment.
Good contest.
Miroff is on the off stump and played it straight up thinking.
I think there was an element of, well, not sweep shot. It was pretty his ability to play this shot.
This was managed brilliantly. Good Quaylick.
Shine Shafreed as well. And split the gap between the two men in the deep. The over for Afghanistan and for... That's it! Very good running. Saw the opportunity. It's just good enough. A push into the gap on the offside. I think you're right, Ashley. Behind square and you cut off the one.
They are forced to play the last three. Doesn't read it off the hand. He wants to play...
Because if you pick it from the hand, two. Slightly missed, jabs just wide of shut up the front. Hits him on a bad shoe.
To go for another one. Height might just be the factor in. A little bit high. But Haris Rauf was
much better.
Ireland, Zimbabwe, Bangladesh, that Haris Rauf believed that
bring the ball back into the right-hander.
Through you add to the variation.
Picks for the boundary.
The turn, but with that you can get the shot against the leg spinners. That is, it comes into the play effective on the roll.
7 of 62. Will be a pressure. Looking for redemption, slowest of his half centuries.
50 of this ODI International Cup. This is good sign.
From Pakistan, but down the it's gone for 6.
That comes down the track. Look at this. I can't stop Ravichandran Ashwin saying that he used to bowl, started doing well. He said, I started bowling loose balls to him as just...
That's the way to approach. Swung it straight down the ground.
He's been feeling fine. All of a sudden he starts to do something. He seems to be in a little bit of...
Especially.
So huge. That went a long way. A brilliant maximum.
He uses his feet the other way. Just a little push off the side. It's a good swing of the bat. Hey. That one 82 meters.
Bas bin Hapanpara playing in the LPL itself. 1 or 2 wickets via Zadran and goes for a boundary. This outfield
fine, but he's certainly trying to get it behind the outfield quick, the ground, or from the square. Good wicket away for 4. That is some...
Sama drifting towards the side and take a look for Afghanistan.
The boundaries are so big. Gets the treatment. Beware the injured man, they say.
Smart batting. The square leg was in, could get over the top of that fielder, and he did it putting strokes and playing with the turn. And that...
Oh, yes.
No chance. The time he spent in the first game, making sure that goes by.
But a very important one nevertheless.
Man worked really hard. Didn't they? That allowed Russia.
That's a very, very quickly. Barely made 50 the other night. It has gone for 4.
Well, when as a batsman used to good positions, moves to 90s.
He was looking for the ball before he goes straight to the midfield, of course, made it even easier. So a personal goal, but a very, very important innings for that. Oh, that's good shot. Helped on his way. It's gone a real distance
From Ibrahim. The first over against Shaheen Shah Afridi, longer. And that was a...
Benson Trott was the only man not particularly impressed with that. Right. Oh, scooped it over the...
Gurbaz executing that throw perfectly once again.
As well, because Ralph had also followed him. Just got the length slightly wrong, so left... over there. Chipped over, wide of long on. What on earth do I have to do?
The slow one went for a boundary. Seam up. And confusing for the bowler at the moment. And both these batters.
In batting department, this partner fast bowlers.
Even more emphatically, those 3 bound. This one, well, it's just smacked it.
He's dealing with the bowlers where the Laura Dist again pulling the ball in front of square. Superb batting from Gurbaz.
Of the day for him, he's getting hammered. 12 in 3. Pakistan in ODIs. Afghanistan. All that's in 4.
And the depth touch. Oh, this man is highly talented.
Each of these boundaries has been different. So although Haris Rauf tried to take the pace off to allow Gurbaz to just open the face. I mean, come on.
Great.
Bisect that gap through extra cover and mid-off. The batsman has scored 100.
He's not. The man at deep, Shaheen Shah Afridi could only watch.
Smart batting. Only 4 fielders can be outside the circle.
And 4 bowlers. The chance at long off finally. If Pakistani fielders.
The gestures from Pakistan. Well played. We know that. Well bowled, and he's was slight. There's across the ball. He would have known. Rashid would have known himself. Any reason to
enough, and he. But there's a thing gone. While we were talking, the bat of Mohammad Nabi.
He has hit this well. It's that short arm drag. Arms shorter.
This is the expectation for platform by the 2 openers.
If he hits and by a distance at the end of an innings like this, there was never a run in it, to be honest.
But Shahidullah Kamal not making much opportunity.
If there is such thing as a good edge, that one hander, not the left-hander, who was 284 into the gap. Just
well, he swung her over mid-wicket.
Did again. And that it's Imam on the cover boundary off. And Pakistan.
They see the back of Mohammad Nabi. Mohammad Nabi goes.
Challenge.
Well, that's one way. Gets the pitch. Stay out of it. 4 without loss at the end of the first one. Because it had to be, because he almost turned it. Just straight to a wide third. There's the width on foot, and it's
the batsman a lot of time. Yes, coming back to the point you made, a drive through covers cannot be the pads, and that's his favourite area. Fakhar Zaman
Swing on the pad from Fazilek Farooqi. Hit it over the very well placed.
Pretty much on the cards. It happened late in the pinged out at an angle, front foot going nowhere in swinging slanted delivery.
He's of us.